Alright, seems like we're good to be live on both YouTube and Twitch. So let's swap over console. And we have Salamence raids for another hour and a half. Also, hello, overrated BGC. How you doing? Oh, let me turn the volume off of my YouTube chat. So I'll see who is around for first round, but if nobody's around, I really do not have any other plans of what to do to fill the gap. It seemed like there wasn't a lot of people interested in doing Salamence raids whenever it first came out. We did have Vanillix Calm Day today, which, I mean, Kyurem exists, so Vanillix is never going to be top ice unless they make like a Mega Vanillix during Legends CA, but I think that is probably pretty low on the priority list of Pokemon to give Megas to if I had to guess. Not a bad one, though. I just think there's a lot more fan favorites. Obviously, this raid is really easy to do when you have allies. So if this raid times out, I might just try doing it online. Just to make it seem like we're doing it. Alright, I'm gonna cancel this. I'm gonna do an online one real quick. Oh, whoops, we had a person there. Well, I guess I'll open the lobby again. Because I didn't think anybody was gonna be here. That was really, really unfortunate timing. I launched my first ever vid today. Well, I hope you're satisfied with how it went. What did you try to make it about? Got in. I see, I see. Alright, we're gonna have 3. Isn't that marvelous? Absolutely phenomenal. Pokemon cards opening? Ah, I see, I see. Did you get anything absolutely out of this world. Is Snorlax good for this? Probably not, but we'll see what happens. If you need to do minimum turns, then we can probably still get through it. Just avoid dying at all costs. We really cannot afford to have deaths here, especially right at the start, because then Salamence will get a Moxie if the Gastro Acid isn't gotten into it fast enough. Snorlax is generally not good. Like, if it's Belly Drum Snorlax, oh, Terapagos is way, 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 way better. In any situation where you would put in Snorlax, you should probably just put in Terapagos for future reference, but way better. Alright, let's hope our fourth ally is not useless. Alright, Corviknight is not the greatest. Because this thing is Flamethrower or Temper Flare, I forget which one. Oh, and Heat Wave. Yay! It burned me. It's actually bad. Very bad. Do not like that. Let's Reflect. Take away the ability there. Get Reflect for everybody. Going to Keel Cheer to get rid of that burn. Also try and buy some time. Corviknight going for Scary Face is actually kind of nice. So I might have speed it. Don't my stat changes and abilities. And Tera Shield. Okay. Like there was a bit of an unnecessary pause there, but okay. That's not as much health back as I thought I would get. Should be able to heal up enough here, though, and then I can go for some shillings. Get a lot of health back. And I got Illustration Fido. Is that a pretty rare one? I don't know anything about TCG, really. move because Paralyze is so handy. And we need... Yeah, let's put up another Reflect. That's gonna happen. Into that happening. Get rid of the boost. Ah, it's double moving. Triple moving? But the breaking swipe is for everybody, so it's not really a triple move. I mean, we did break the Tera Shield, so it should give me a turn here. I'm gonna use it to heal up. Kind of not a great heal up. Yeah, double moved me. That's fine. We have plenty of time left. It's $50 hairs on eBay. That does sound like a pretty expensive card. Alright, we're done. Can I Tera? I mean, I guess you could have. But we're over now, so... Not too bad. Alright, let's reset for another Salamence. Yep, there we go. Now, Salamence is... Wait, was it? No, it's normal. There it is. It's the one up here. Yeah, what did we ever do before flying? Alright, new code going up. Is your name Dale? I mean, maybe it is. Who knows? Who's to say? It's possible. It's probably somebody's name. Okay, at 12 seconds left, I don't think we can beat this with only a Belly Bolt and an untrained Terrapagos, so we're just gonna refresh the lobby. Oops. I'll maybe try running it just for fun in 40 seconds, but I really don't think we can beat it with just a Belly Bolt and an untrained Terrapagos. What's good mons for this raid? I would go with an electric type that can take a hit, Captain Rye. Or an ice type that can take a hit is not also so bad. A lot of people use Electros because you can use Gastro Acid to negate its ability, and you are an electric type, but you have Levitate to dodge ground type moves. Let's just give it. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get a Tauros and a Staraptor, and be perfectly fine. It's trained. How do you define trained? Because I think you and I define trained very differently. Because if you just define trained as being level 100, there are a few more steps to training a Pokemon than just making it level 100. The Sylveon is not bad. What's his face? The Corviknight in this context is not great because of that. See, like, you got a Quick Claw. Like, a Quick Claw is not great for Terravagos here, because you need something like a Shell Bell, so that way you can keep yourself alive. you're live on Twitch. I am, in fact, dual streaming both on Twitch and on YouTube. Oh, the earthquake did way less than I thought it would. It's only +0 right now. Maybe Sylveon got a Spectra. In that case, that's pretty lucky. Yeah, I gotta do this to get enough health back. That's a nice little chunk of HP. Where is Salamence at? Okay, still minus 1 attack is pretty good. I'm going to throw a Chilling Water because I think it's about to do dance. You need another trainer, I know, just because I missed the window. Well, the window isn't closed yet. Or we'll be doing more Salamence raids after this one, Captain Rye. But more trainers definitely help, because if we're not negating Salamence's ability, it becomes a lot more difficult whenever the AI trainers are dying. The Sylveon is going crazy with the special attack drops, though, from Moonblast. That's a nice chunk. Oh, that did a lot more. Why did that do so much more? Why did that do so much more? Oh well, I don't know. I think the best thing I can do is just spam Parabolic Charge at this point. I hope that I can kill it before it kills everybody else. Oh, not Flare Blitz! Don't use moves that have recoil and Tera raids. They're really bad. I mean, as long as it doesn't kill me, I can still get all my HP back. I feel like with those Moxie boosts, though, the odds of me living this Earthquake are not great. Wait, how is it slower than me? Even though it went for Dragon Dance. Okay, well, that's it anyways. Alright, we'll run it back. Hopefully with at least 3 this time, because it's much more doable with 3. Just because the AI one dies often and won't give Salamence the Moxie. A few seconds, we're going to be at an hour left of the men's raids. I ain't got much to be honest, but I'm joining. Well, we'll see what you got. If you have like a tanky Pokemon with Snarl, that can be very helpful here. Because I have Chilling Water for the attack, so if we can double team it with Snarl and Chilling Water, then that would be a lot better. Something where you can nullify the ability helps out a lot. I'll give it a go no matter what, so I'm gonna lock. Ooh, Shenpao. I don't think it's gonna be great here. Shenpao is super frail, and it's also gonna make us take way more physical damage. I don't think this is gonna reach them before they lock in Shenpao, though. Oh no. Okay, this is gonna be much. We're gonna take a lot. Everything on the field is gonna take a lot more physical damage because Chen Pao is going to be in play. If the Dunsparce gets off the glare, we probably still lose. The Dunsparce is funny, but it's not the greatest thing to want to see in the 4th slot here. Weakens the defense of everybody. Also, the initial Heat Wave is going to cook the Chen Pao. Oh, the Chen Pao dodge. Chen Pao dodge. I'll put the Reflect. Oh, don't use Flare Blitz and Tera Raids. It's not worth it. You don't want to be using your recoil moves. Those are really bad. Well, at least the Dunsparce got off the glare. I'm gonna try and go for an acid spray while I'm at full health. I think it killed something, and that's why we're going into shields. Okay, if I had to guess, we're gonna lose the Chien-Pao and the Dunsparce. Yeah. And now I think it's just cooked. I don't think I live this, but I'm gonna try the Chilling Water. Yeah, I don't live it. It's a +2 Moxie. And it crit me. Extra unfortunate, but I don't think I lived it with the +2. Anyways. The +2 and Chien-Pao's ability making the damage do too much. Well, at least the Reflective's still up. Yeah, I have to find something real quick. It's just not going to be enough, sadly. Yeah, Chien-Pao is a really, really frail Pokemon, so it's not good for Tera Raids. And also, like, we're all special attackers, and the Salamence does physical damage. So because of Chien-Pao's ability, which lowers everything's defense, we take more physical damage, and we don't get the trade-off of doing more damage to the Salamence with our attacks. So if you have something that's like an electric type that's just really HP tanky and can sit around for a long time, or even like a neutral matchup that can go for like Life Dew, that's helpful too. Also, Joey Joe, you're probably gonna want to change your Terapagos set to something that's like. Let me grab mine. Mine's not kitted out at all, but I would change your held item to a Shell Bell as soon as you can, which should be on my favorites list. Yeah, this will give you back HP whenever you deal damage, so it's very good. And then I would also change your moveset to, let's see what you can remember. Okay, not a lot that's great worth remembering. Tri-Attack is a decent attack, along with your Tera Starstorm, because that can add some variance in our play. So I would probably learn that over Flare Blitz right away. And I would also use a TM to learn Calm Mind if you have it. Yeah, Calm Mind for increasing your special attack and special defense. Very nice. Also Ice Beam. Very nice. Since we're fighting a flying type. But the Flare Blitz, the Surf, and the Energy Balls aren't helping anybody. Especially the Flare Blitz. You don't want to use Flare Blitz for fighting Tera Raids, because they'll do recoil damage to yourself. Just changed it? Okay. Just trying to find something with Vulcan's stall. Yeah, it tends to work out pretty good because we're fighting a war of attrition. So Vulcan's stall is what wins the war of attrition. You got like a Milotic that could be nice because you could do Life Dew and you could also do like. Can you do Scald with Milotic? They might have not given Milotic back Scald. Or no, it was the other one. Empoleon they didn't give back Scald. Yeah, Milotic with like Scald, Life Dew, Coil could be kind of neat for raising your defense. Gyarados also not so bad here. You can get the Intimidate down. We'll try with just two just to see what happens. It's got Draco Meteor? No, it just has Dragon Pulse. And it also goes for Breaking Swipe at one point as part of its set moves. Okay, we got Sylveon and a Haxorus. Haxorus, not great. Not great at all. Ah, Sylveon died too. That's bad. Yeah, I think because we got the Haxorus, we just can't win here. It's just gonna OHKO the Haxorus here. Pitiful heal cheer too. Not that the heal cheer would change anything here, but would have helped. Might as well just kill each other at this point. There's no way that we can beat this. Yeah, Gyarados might be a good play, just trying to get something to hit the typing. I would more so worry about just getting something bulky enough to take the hits and heal everybody else. Because I can just do the damage with my Acid Spray and Parabolic Charge. It's more so that I need people in the Tera Raid not to be dying. And, like, heal with Life Dew is very helpful. Looks tough. It's not tough when you have 4 people. It's just tough when you get a bad AI, like with the Haxorus here that's weak to the Dragon Pulse. Not great. But much, much easier just when you have 4 people because the AIs won't give the Salamence the boost. If they're not AIs, then they're people. Unless they're bad players, in which case, that the AIs might actually be preferable. Definitely have met a few of those people before. So Gardevoir with Tera. Gardevoir's pretty frail, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend it here. You also don't have much to hit the Salamence, so I also wouldn't recommend Gardevoir on that front. But if you got any other ideas you want to run past me, feel free. We're going to start another lobby here. Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant's pretty frail, but it's also weak to flying, so you definitely don't want to use Iron Valiant here. Iron Valiant does have a really nice move pool with like Spirit Break and Calm Mind and stuff, but that's not enough to overcome the fact that Salamence is just going to OHKO you with Terra Flying Terra Blast. Thinking of Life Dew Mons off the top of my head, yeah, Gardevoir is a Life Dew Mon, but it's one of the more frail ones, like Cresselia with what's it called? Not Lunar Blessing. The Is it Lunar? The one that's like Life Dew. I'll think of it later, but that's a pretty good healing mon. That's also tanky, would be nice here. Clefable is like a much tankier Gardevoir that's also not psychic, so you could use Clefable just to Life Dew for everybody. Lapras is kind of a nice Life Dew mon, very tanky. Also doesn't take any of the super effective damage here. Cloyster's a defense tank, but it's not so much a special tank. I could definitely see using Cloyster here. I got one of those. Well, whatever it was, you could slap Life Dew on it and then give it a shot. Oh, I don't know why Incineroar is here. What's the thought process there, Joe? What does the Incineroar have? I much preferred the Terapagos, but oh, there's an Electros that'll make this a lot more doable. Alright, let's give it a go. Don't worry, if we fail, then we'll do it again, and even if we succeed, we'll get another Salamence back on the line. Go for Reflect for everybody. That's still some health. Ooh, we did lose the Electros, but it's not so bad because the Moxie was negated. So it's still -1 attack. Dangus Lariat comes out. Let's just start slapping some acid sprays into it. And I think I need to get going because I don't think this Incineroar has any method of recovery. And there it goes, it's gone. Okay, just don't crit me and we're fine. Nice. Paralysis from the other valuable, kind of helpful. Okay, Tera Shield. Here's itself. Goes for D-Dance. I'm going to Chilling Water that away. And Reflect. that timer before or after the Incineroar's death? Oh, why is the Incineroar using Flare Blitz? You don't ever want to do that in Tera raids. Well, that was close. I'll run it back and we'll try it again. It kicked you? Ah, you must have gotten too far away from your Wi-Fi. So close, yeah. If the Incineroar was still connected there, we would have been fine because the Incineroar had Flare Blitz, so it ended itself by using Flare Blitz. And it took too much time off the timer at the end there. Sorry, no worries, it happens, it happens. We've still got another 35 minutes of Salamence raids. And we're gonna have the Terapagos from now on. Alright, very different party of 4 here, but we'll see how it goes. Ah, that is in fact a Cresselia. And we'll see what Peanut's gonna lock, but I don't think anything that Peanut locks is gonna be too bad here, because we have a healer and a support. Electros. So I feel pretty confident locking in here. Charizard? That's pretty decent, actually. We'll see if Charizard survives for a while, but I think it's still going to get two-shotted by Tera Blast. But at least you resist the Heat Wave at first. You don't have anything that hits the Salamence back. Let's just hope it's not like Sunny Day Solar Power. That would really be the worst. And let me join. Yeah, we'll have to get you in the next one because we got a full lobby here. Okay, let me reflect for the Electros, or everybody. Ah, the Charizard's name is Pokevent.com. How interesting. And the Charizard killed itself. Okay. Charizard, if you can hear me, we need you to use no moves. Just put your controller down. That is the best way that you can help us here, is by not doing anything. Because your Charizard is very obviously not trained for this. Despite the fact that it is a different color, it is gonna die, and that's real bad. I'm gonna try to heal cheer just so we can get back into the game. Also, Lunar Blessing helps. At least allows Electros to get off another attack. That is just barely too much. But with Lunar Blessing, it's barely just enough. And whatever that was. No, Charizard, we really need you to not use moves here, bud, okay? Just don't do anything. You are absolutely not helping us. Okay, Focus Blast is real bad. That is really bad. You really need to stop using moves if you want to win this. Because your Charizard is terrible. It's not doing any damage. It's not helping the team in any way. Just put the controller down and walk away from it. Please, 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 please. Okay, it seems like the Charizard was perceptive to not using moves. Where are we at on acid sprays? Okay, all the way down. Okay, this is nice because I can reflect before the Tera shield gets broken. Come on, come on, come on. I need just one reflect and then just damage. It's gonna acid spray for me and the Electros. Because I think the Electros has to charge beam and or Thunderbolt to stay alive at this point. That acid spray count? I don't think it counted. Did not. I should take one hit no matter what. And now it should be unable to kill me. And we should be good. Alright. Great stuff. Great team effort. Me hitting the thing. Electros getting rid of the ability. Cresselia healing everybody. And Charizard not doing anything. 10 out of 10 teamwork. Alright, I'm going to save and then I'm going to get another Salamence on the horn and we will be back with another Salamence once I fly to it and reset for it. But let's do this. And then bada bang, bada boom. Let's go over here. And that's brought us another Salamence to fight. Now let's fly over to the Salamence. This one looks to be slightly closer, even though there's going to be an elevation change. And let's run it and see what happens. Anyway, I mean, one more would be great here. I feel like we could definitely beat it if we had like one more, especially a healer. Okay, if they lack Electros, I'm going to change to Clefairy. That way everybody can get Friend Guard and Life Dew healing. I just need to Cosmic Power at like the right time. Okay, we dodged the healer, which is kind of nice. I'm going to just Cosmic Power one time. Thunder Wave from Gyarados is handy for the start here. As long as we can get through Terra Shield, I feel pretty confident. I am going to try and take minimum turns though, but because it's currently paralyzed, I would like to get a paralyzed turn off sooner rather than later, because it will clear its own stuff very quickly. Especially if I can heal Terapagos back up to its Terra Shell. Terapagos could be very, very clutch here. Currently stuck. As long as it holds on to that para for a bit, though, that is very handy. It got rid of the para. Thunderbolt might pair though. Tri-Attack could pair though. Para or Burn. Burn would be the worst one because it won't decrease the special attack. Okay, we got Burn. That's just enough to like do. Except with that. Now you're out. Now I think I need a good heal cheer to survive to Cosmic Power again. I guess I'm gonna try and risk it. I would like a heal cheer just to live it. Nah, I don't live it. Burned, yeah, burned is unlucky. We might still have this, because I can still heal everybody up. And now we have light screen. And one cosmic power. Which doesn't crit me. Oh, here's Ice Fang. If you don't mind, I think it would help a lot. I'm up for doing one more Crest. Yeah, Crest would be nice. This time we just got unlucky, though, because I think the Gyarados thought that you could paralyze with Tera Shield up, and then the Gyarados got clapped, so then it reset the stat changes faster. And so I couldn't take the... Like, right now what we have is that nobody dies, because I have the light screen and the cosmic powers up, and I heal everybody as fast as they die. This is what we needed, but because it it cleared the stat changes too fast, then we got out of position. Dragon Dance set with bulk. If Gyarados was more like a... Like, if you had moves like Chilling Water on Gyarados, that would help, because then you could attack drop it. And what else does Gyarados have? Because we really don't need Gyarados to do damage if it has Electros and Terapagos. Let me check what else Gyarados could do. Gyarados could Body Slam, so that way you could get a paralysis through the Tera Shield. I think that's worth changing out for Ice Fang. Does Gyarados have self-healing? Muddy Water, maybe, for the accuracy drops could be handy. Maybe Scald, if you're not doing Body Slam. There's Chilling Water. Yeah, I think that's kind of it for Gyarados. Gyarados doesn't have self-healing, though, so you would need, like, a Citrus Berry and then to sit in the heal cheers. got one more spot. Okay, this is doable. We won't be turning off the abilities, so it's extra important that nobody dies. But I'm willing to give it a shot. Cresselli's gonna have to do a lot of work or Lunar Blessing up the Gyarados. Body Slam and chilling water added? Alright. Okay, because of the Intimidate, it's gonna start throwing Dragon Pulses at me. I guess if you're like Body Slam, Chilling Water, whatever the other two moves are, you could be Assault Vest. Okay, Gyarados is Thunderwave to start with, and never mind. Let's start with Acid Spray, and can move because Paralyze is handy. We've only got 8 Lunar Blessings, though, so we gotta move quickly. Don't fight our stat changes. Citrus says added too. Gotcha. Just for that little bit of extra healing. Can go a long way sometimes. Where are we at? I'm going to Parabolic Charge once, and then I'm going to Reflect after that. Okay, the crit's usually helpful, but I want to do less damage because I want to set the Reflect before we exit Tera's shield. Thankfully, the Tropicus looks like it didn't do too much. Now let's exit Tera shield. Okay, I need Gyarados to come back in because Moxie is active, and it... Oh, it's only a +1 right now. Actually, that's not so bad. It kicks you again? Ah, that is unfortunate. But we should be good this time. Alright, the lose con there was it super ultra mega critting me with Earthquake, but thankfully it did not go for Earthquake, so we're good. And we're through. Thank you, no worries. That's what I'm here for. Alright, well, it's time for one more, and then it'll start kicking all the new people. Probably after this next Tera raid. Ran out of Lunar Blessings? Yeah, that was... Seemed like pretty well timed out. I don't know if you only had 5 or 8 of them, but I'm assuming it was... It seemed like it was 8. But Lunar Blessing... Not very many PPs. Oh, I didn't get the day reset. Oh, do not turn off. Yeah, they turned off the switch there. That would have been not so great. Alright, there we go. There's ground. Where's flying? Oh, there's flying. Yeah, interspersed with a few dazzles. What you could do for your Cresselia is you could put light screen or reflect on it. Wow, that was a big lag spike. Also, you could skill swap the Salamence, because then that would take away the threat of it getting the attack boost with Moxie. Although, is that something that you already did? Because it didn't seem like the Salamence had Moxie, because it KO'd the Gyarados that one time, but it didn't get the attack boost. Have it but didn't use it, didn't want to take ground hits. Fair enough, fair enough. I think the Terra Blast would always do more damage to you, but... Joy Gens, I'll do Crest one more time. We'll see who we'll get. Doesn't seem like we're getting anybody. Which, I mean, it's fine as me, as long as if we end on 8 o'clock on the dot, that is perfectly okay with me. I'd rather end with a win than end with not a win. I'll go refresh the lobby. So assuming the next one is going to be Metagross. I wonder what they're going to do for Metagross. Because Metagross is going to be kind of strange, because it's probably going to be Clear Body, which means that we're not going to be able to stat drop it at all. And if it builds up its own stats in any way, with like Meteor Mash attack boost or a thing that can happen, then Metagross might be a little tricky. You might need like Haze Mons for Metagross. At the rate that the timer is currently going, it's going to hit probably 8 o'clock right whenever the timer ends. Alright, well, I still do your channel. Have a good day. Well, thanks a lot, Mixtape. I appreciate it. We'll be doing all... We've done all the 7-star Tera raids in the past, and we'll do them all in the future. So I look forward to seeing you there. And it's 8 o'clock. Well, I'm off the clock. I'm just gonna assume everybody who has Salamence wants Salamence, and everybody who wants Salamence has Salamence. And we're good to go. Let's put Bellybolt back in place of Flamigo, the one who does not belong. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, maybe consider leaving a like on the video and even consider subscribing, because both of those things help me out an absolute ton. And I will see you in the next one.